Hi guys, Scotty here with another DBZ Dokkan Battle video for you. In this video, we're going to be looking at how you can get the God of Destruction's Revelations Stage 1 missions done, all of them in their entirety, and that is going to be 3 separate missions. So the event is quite interesting. You're going to be fighting different versions of Beerus. Now I've given another alternative team there. This fight is really good for dodge units. You don't want to get hit as much here as possible. There's crits going on, there's AoEs going on, there's very big supers flying left, right, and center. So you can see me taking quite a bit of damage at the beginning here with the team I chose. So I have given another team there if you want to run maybe a safer team. But damage is king here in this event as well. Obviously you've got to be able to survive, but the way that this event works is you have a certain number of charges to beat each Beerus, and if you don't beat him within those charges, you will disappoint him and go to an AGL phase where you'll have to very quickly beat him. You'll have 4 charges then, and when I say a charge is collecting key spheres with a character. So you'll actually have 7 charges in the beginning to beat the first stage of Beerus, the physical Beerus. Then you'll have another 7 if you make it past physical Beerus to beat Int Beerus, and then finally you'll get to Str Beerus, which is the final stage, the one that you want to get to, and that will be the very difficult fight that you need to beat, and he doesn't have any limits on him. It's just getting to him. You need to beat him within those charges, and if you fail that, you will go to AGL Beerus, where you'll have one more chance. You'll have 4 charges to beat AGL Beerus. He doesn't hit hard, and he has a little bit less health. You just need to burn through him, and then you'll get back to Str Beerus. I hope that's making sense. Basically, you need to do beat within 2 turns Int physical Beerus, then beat within 2 turns Int Beerus, and then you'll get to Str Beerus. And if you do that all in one run without going to the AGL version, you will finish the Don't Disappoint Beerus mission. Anyway, I've been yapping for long enough that we've already gotten to the second stage here, the Int Beerus. If you don't make it to Int Beerus and you go to AGL Beerus, you haven't killed him fast enough in the first phase. You can recover, but you will then obviously fail the Disappoint Beerus mission, the Don't Disappoint Beerus mission. In his Int phase, he's going to do a 7.2 mil super in slot 0. He will also stun your slot 1 character, and he needs to be beaten within 7 charges. We've gone for some big damage here with LRSTR Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku. Daima Goku is not the best tank for this event specifically. He is a very tanky unit. The crit really gets to him though, so it ignores 50% of your defense, which isn't great, but this, you'll see this run actually is a little bit scuffed. We get quite lucky with some of the RNG towards the end, and my opening rotations went great. You don't generally want both STRs on one rotation, but yeah, it just happens. Sometimes it just happens, and you can try to recover the run. The AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is going to be fantastic for this because every single stage is Ki Blast Supers, and he can obviously nullify and counter Ki Blast Supers, so he is very nice to put in slot 1 for that. The AoEs for this event can hurt some of these units before they get going, like if you are not giving enough ki to the Tech Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, that AoE can hurt him because he misses out on some of his DR. Same thing with the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta / Goku. The Super Saiyan 4 is there. If you're not giving him the rainbow orbs he needs, he's not going to have enough damage reduction to survive that AoE, which hits quite hard, and it also crits. So that again ignores more defense, so damage reduction is really what's going to protect you here. But doing some smart finagling here and that, and maybe not so smart right now because I do manage to get the Super Saiyan 4s stunned, so they don't actually get to do any of their damage that they need to, any of their supers to build up. Wasn't too smart, but we do manage to make it to the STR phase, and that's where we're going to do a lot of our work. You're going to be relying on a bit of RNG to have the SS4 Daima Gokus hit their EXs. I mean, he's a bit of a slot machine. If you can hit his EXs, he will go off and just go crazy and win you the entire event. If he doesn't, it's not gonna feel great with him. So unfortunately, that is why I've included another team, is because some people just have a really bad time with Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku. I love him. I think he is fantastic unit, and he performs quite consistently for me, but it's not, I don't think everyone has that opinion about him. Anyway, on to the STR part of the fight here, the last part. So, Beerus STR, he is going to do a 7.2 mil super in slot 0. Again, that is a Ki Blast super, so AGL Gogeta can still counter that. He stuns on his super as well. He also has a 5% chance to evade any of your attacks. He crits when he's attacking, and he gets attack plus 50% on the 4th turn from the character's entry turn. He will also do an AoE that is 2.4 million, so that is not fun, and he can launch that twice per turn. So basically what we want to try and do here is just, this is the stage to pop out everything possible. All of the actors we've hopefully saved for the stage. We've got Dragon Fist. Hopefully AGL Gogeta has taken a hit. I hadn't taken a hit at this point, so we still can't use AGL Gogeta's active. Just got very unlucky like that, and that is super annoying because that does very much help him with tanking, although he doesn't really struggle with any of the normals or anything in the stage, or the AoEs, but it does help with tanking, and obviously the massive damage that he does when he gets that. So if you can let him take a hit, or just you very likely will with the AoEs going on, then that will be a lot more useful. You'll be able to pop his active and then do huge damage. And then we're going to be using the Super Saiyan 4 Diamonds on the next rotation alongside the physical Super Saiyan 4s, and I'll show you that in just a second. Yeah, so this could be a very big damage turn here. I just skipped from the previous turn to this turn. We're going to transform Gogeta here. We are very low on health. We've actually gotten quite unlucky throughout this run. We're not going to do a ton of damage with Gogeta. That's not what he's here for right now, and we haven't got to stack with him. We just want to slap him into slot 1 so that we can counter the Beerus super and we don't get stunned. We don't want the STO Goku's getting stunned. We want them doing that. We want them critting 99 mil and then hopefully getting their EXs as well. Just make sure when you are doing active skills, you're linking them up with as many links as possible before you pop the active skill to get all that damage. And then we've got physical Gogeta who's going to counter in the front there. Should be fine to survive everything else, and then we're going to just let the STRs do their thing and hopefully just bring this home for us. And yeah, that is pretty much what they do. There's a lot of other utility on this team. Again, like I said, you could just run the full dodge team, and I think not that it'll be easier, just you won't have so many heart palpitations seeing your health drop so low when the crits hit a unsuspecting Super Saiyan 4 Diamond Goku who's not ready for it. But yeah, I will leave you guys with the rest of the fight here. This will get all 3 missions done, your 13 stones all done, and your unique title unlocked. Should get that once the phase is over, once the fight is over. And that is pretty much it from me. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped, and I'll check you guys in the next one.